Welcome back to Drawing with Leo. Today we're doing a special edition, painting. We're going to be painting. First I'm going to get the tea water and then we'll be started right away. We got the tea, let's get into the video. Alright, now first off what you're going to want to do is get all your paints together. I'm painting off of a picture of Harry Potter today, and in the picture it's mostly blue, so you're going to want to get a blue base with this painting. I'm starting with a little tiny brush, and just go around like this. Yes, his chin kind of protrudes like that, so he's looking back at the painter, or I don't know, the audience in a way. And then we're just gonna start outlining these basic features. So here's his neck, here's his chin. We'll do the hair later. Sure, we'll have the glasses be the same color as the rest of his body. Why not? Just rounded glasses, like, yes. Alright. And maybe we're gonna have one line under the lips. We'll come back to that, and a little shading under the nose. We'll also come back to that. Now the same color, we're gonna have the end of his shirt sleeve right over here. Yep, and into his hand, because he is the wizard Harry Potter, the most famous wizard. He's gonna be holding his wand, because he's going into this library, this magic library. Alright. So, and I guess we'll draw his wand in this color too. We'll make it a little bit different shade once we get into some other colors. But for now, I think this one will be good. And coming around over here. There we go. I think that's good for this color. Now, next you're going to want to rinse off your brush. Just like that. And get a little yellow. As you open up the yellow, maybe think about the other colors you're going to want. I'm struggling with this yellow right now. Maybe I'll just grab another yellow because you never know. Or not mix it up. This is one from Artist's Loft. That's a really good paint company that I use pretty often. And you're just going to want to stick your brush into there, just like that. And what I would recommend is, since his face is so big, you're going to mix a little bit of yellow and also a little bit of red, because you don't want his whole face to be yellow, because that's not a realistic skin tone. So you're going to mix a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, all inside the face area, and then you'll have like sort of a orangey color at the end. But you're just going to want to put like a hint of red. Just a hint of red. And as I look for my red color, I have a magenta. Eventually I'll make his jacket black and we'll get all to the other colors, but right now we're just focusing on his face. So get like a little bit in there, and you're going to want to mix it around, just like that, yeah. And you see, that's like what I was talking about. Just a little bit more of a realistic skin color than bright yellow, you know. And I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of a darker skin tone, but that's okay. Maybe he's not European. He could be African Harry Potter. We don't know. Or Middle Eastern Harry Potter. Getting up here into the forehead. You're not going to want to go too much further up, because he is Harry Potter. He has a lot of hair. So you're definitely going to want to leave room for his hair. Alright, now take the same skin tone you used off the face, because you're going to still have a lot of extra paint on the face, hopefully, if you did it correctly, to paint his hand. And just going around, touching up little spots around here. Oh, up and around the glasses, just like that. And that looks really nice, doesn't it? Okay, so now we are going to make his hair. Don't worry, folks. His hair is not going to be red. But right now, it is going to be a little bit red magenta color before we mix it with these other colors. So, you can really go freestyle for this hair. It doesn't quite matter to the painting. Today I'm just going a little bit crazy, a little bit out of the comfort zone. Because, you know, it's Tuesday. We all need a little joy in our lives on today's Tuesday. Alright. So, now that we have his red base for his hair, we're going to go over it with, let's see, a little bit of this black. No. Let's see, what do we want here? What do we want? Perfect. We're going to go over it with this brown. So he'll be a little bit redhead, a little bit of brown head. To make it realistic, you like mixing tones, because not one person has 100% one color in their hair. Now, since you might want to put a little bit more brown in his hair, and then transfer that brown into the cloak that's down below here. Just like this. And transfer it up. Also clean up little flakes that come off. Maybe your cloak might be a little, or maybe one of your paints might be a little crusty here and there. You might want to just pick that up. I decided to do that. That was just me. I don't know about you guys and your paint situation. But it's always good to be safe. It's always good to be safe. That's what I like to say. Okay. Now, picking up some more brown from the hair. Coming down here to the elbow of Mr. Harry James Potter. Sure is. My assistant is just asking, fact-checking me, as usual. If his middle name is James, yes it is. Alrighty, coming around here with the hair. You know, this kind of is ending up like, it looks like my hair, a little bit shorter. If that's okay. Alright, so once you're about to the waist of the coat, you can stop. I'm just picking up a little bit more brown from the paint because we ran out. There we go. That'll be good to finish us off. Just boop, 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 just to the waist. Maybe you're going to make his back a little bit thicker because he's not that thin. He is thin, but not that thin. Okay. Next, you're going to want to take the brown and just outline the glasses, like so. Yep, there we go. Okay, now this is the fun part. You're going to want to take a little bit of red for his eyes, and then open up that blue from earlier. Actually, we didn't even use this blue, we used this color blue. And then dot blue into his eyes, and go back into that red. You're gonna want, remember I said I'd come back to the mouth and lips? Of course you remember, because you all paying attention quite well. You're gonna want to come over here. Maybe his mouth's too big for you. You can just take your fingers like I did and wipe it off and correct. Okay, in this moment that I'm drawing Mr. Potter, he's a little bit scared. So maybe you can change up his face. Now I'm doing a little detail on the ear. And at this point, we're almost done. Almost done indeed. You're gonna want to add, okay. This really does not matter to the painting. You can use whatever color your heart desires. But today, folks, I'm using purple. Because I love purple. Ooh, not that purple. Wow, these paints are really giving me a hard time today, folks. We're going to go back to our nice Artist Loft paint. Because that's old reliable. They always open up for us. So, with this purple, we're going to do the candles that are in the room. The room that Harry is in right now. So, you can just take any color you want. And just draw 2 little lines like this. Boop, boop. And then 2 little lines there. And we're going to come back to these candles in just a second to make their flame. But for now, boop, boop, 2 little lines. Just like that in there. Boop, boop. Maybe one. Well, maybe there's a big candle over here. Yeah. Okay, now you're going to want to get into the yellow. Back to that yellow color we used. And just whoop, whoop. Just one little flame up there. Just to top off your candle. Squeeze a little bit of yellow out of there. Yep. Boop, like that for the flame. Boop, like that for the flame. Alright. Finally, the last thing an artist does is writes his company's name at the top of the page. So, this has been a special segment of Drawing with Leo, Painting with Leo. Here you go, folks. This is what you've all been waiting for. And this is Mr. Harry James Potter. Right there. Thank you very much, and have a very, very good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos above.